So the new 2022 Nissan Frontier is finally here, but is it too little too late? Before we get too far into details for the Nissan Frontier, make sure you drop a like on the video and leave your comments down below on what you think of the Frontier. Is it enough to keep up with the competition such as the Colorado, Ranger, and Tacoma? And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now, the Nissan Frontier is a truck that has been stuck in the 90s for a very long time. Finally got a new one, but is it a little too late? It is a really nice redesign. It's a gorgeous looking truck, an aggressive front end, and it is the truck that Nissan should have gave us about 4 or 5 years ago. Honestly, from the looks of it, from the doors back, it reminds me a lot of a Toyota Tacoma, which isn't a bad thing because I like the Tacoma a lot. This truck is powered by the 3.8 liter V6 that they introduced in last year's model, putting out 310 horsepower, 281 pound-feet of torque. Now, the Frontier does come with a 9-speed automatic transmission, and Nissan claims that fuel economy would be around 18 in the city, 24 on the highway, and 20 combined. Now, getting back to the design of the truck, again, very nice looking job. Very aggressive. I love the stance. The horizontal LED headlights are a really nice touch. I like the big bold black grille. The red two hooks up front are not only functional, but they give it a nice rugged look. Solid skid plates all the way down. I mean, design wise, Nissan hit it on the mark. Now, the interior is equally as nice on the inside of the Frontier. The steering wheel, on the other hand, I'm kind of on a mixed bag with this one. I kind of like it, I kind of don't. I'm still on the fence with the steering wheel. It's not bad, not great. Now, the gauge cluster behind that is very simple. You have a large tach to the left, large speedometer to the right, which are both analog. And in between the two of them, you'll get a 7-inch digital screen. Now, speaking of screens, you'll get a large 9-inch infotainment screen in the center stack, which is a welcome touch. You'll still get your volume knobs and tuning knobs on the bottom. Got to keep those. Thankfully, they did not get rid of the knobs. With other tuning buttons in between the two. Looks like we have a dual climate control below that. It's got very nice colored stitching around the steering wheel, across the padded dashboard, all to match the same color stitching you'll get on the seats and the colored accents on the door panels. Now, the seats themselves are really nice looking. They say they're anti-gravity, and the back seats are easily folded down for a large amount of storage space. Now, as far as suspension, 4-wheel drive system, and capabilities are concerned, you can get the Frontier in both 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive. It comes standard with hill start assist and hill descent control. It comes in 4 trims, being S, SV, Pro, and Pro 4X. Now, if you go for the top of the line Pro 4X, you're going to get electronic locking differentials, Bilstein off-road shocks, skid plates, hollow stabilizer bars, multi-leaf springs in the back with a solid axle. If you do get the Pro 4X model, you will get a Dana axle in the rear. Payload capacity will be good for 1,400 pounds and can tow up to 6,490 pounds. And comes with a trailer sway control. Now, you can also get a 360-degree camera, which will help navigate those trails, and your choice of cab and bed configurations. You can get either a king or a crew cab with a 5 or 6 foot bed, depending on what trim you opt for. And it does come with a fully boxed frame. So overall, I think Nissan did a pretty good job updating the Frontier, but I do have a couple gripes. One, I feel like it's an update that should have been here 3 to 4 years ago. So although it's a very welcomed update, I feel like it's a little late to the ballgame. Now, with the Tacoma and the Ranger and the Colorado already out and people have been driving them as tried and true, I honestly can't see the last time I've seen a Frontier on the road. Is it too late for the Frontier? Should they have changed this a long time ago, and did they make enough changes? One of the issues I have with the interior is the door panels. They look like the same door panels, all they did was add an extra bit of padding. The panel on the door where the door lock and window buttons are still looks exactly the same as the outgoing model. They might have just rounded a few corners. But overall, I'm not like 100% blown away by this. And again, like I mentioned earlier, I'm still on the fence with the steering wheel. I don't think the truck's perfect. It's definitely a step in the right direction, but I want you to leave your comments down below and let me know what you think of the new Frontier. Is it too late? Did they do a good enough job on the design of the truck? Light up that section. Let me know what you think. Drop a like on the video and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next upload.